technical. You have to be.
Yes.
Like at the UFC level, especially, like I think the most exciting weight class and the most technically sound is 125.
Yeah.
The smallest guys. That you have to be good everywhere at that weight. You can't get away with being a one-dimensional fighter at 125.
No, it doesn't work.
And at 145 here, you see guys that are still fast, still technical, but they have enough power to put you away.
Exactly.
Look at Conor McGregor. That's where he started.
Yeah.
And he looked unstoppable at that weight. You know, what kind of benefit do you think it gives you to have a brother that you're training with all the time, competing with? Because him and Preston, they've been training consistently together for a couple of years now, and we've seen vast improvements in their game.
Well, yeah,
it's like a built-in training partner.
When you have somebody equal or better than you in front of you to train
Oh, man, and these guys are going right after it.
Beautiful, fast pace to start this fight. And Zubia changes it by changing levels there, putting the fight where he wants it.
Fast, frenetic pace to start off this fight.
You see Preston Starcher was working on that armbar earlier, and you see his brother now working the same position.
Yep.
You can tell. And Preston, the older brother, was caught in the armbar in his first fight. You can tell both of them have tried to learn that one, pick it up. He's going for that high guard now, almost like the rubber guard position.
Yeah.
But he's trying to just
wow,
sweep.
Look at that trip.
Hooks the ankles and pushes him over. One of the oldest tricks in the book. One of the oldest tricks in the book, and beautiful job by Zubia trying to fight to the top. If he can hang on to that leg, if he can just hang on to that bottom leg, that's all. He needs that or he's going to give his back up. And now he's caught in the armbar and he's in trouble. But he's out. See, that's the thing you see. That's the difference between white and blue belt level jiu-jitsu and black belt. They rush things.
Yeah.
Like when they get to a good spot, they get so excited that they won't lock it down technically enough. That's why he lost that armbar and ended up on bottom. And you see here, he's rushing that rear naked choke, and he's going to fall off the side. They need to slow down, calm down, take their time.
Yep. Too fast of a pace to get going.
It's too sloppy. Like you see black belts, they do not lose position.
Nope.
When you hear, you know, one of the greatest of all time, Hickson Gracie, what he said is, if I'm going from A to B, I'm not going back to A.
Yeah.
If I'm going from B to C, there's no going back to B. Oh, beautiful right hand from the guard of Starcher there by Zubia.
Great first round to start that fight.
Good. Yes.
It's amazing, though. I love seeing guys like this grappling at such a frenetic pace.
Yeah.
Even if it's not the most technical, it's so much fun because there's constant changes and action.
Yeah.
Starcher breathing a little hard over there in the corner. But that was a crazy pace, that first round. Grappling at that pace is exhausting.
Thank you.
Elijah said he can't cash my checks. I got to pay me on him.
And here we go, ready for round two. You know, that was a very interesting first round.
I loved it. I like
Here's
you said,
my question for you.
Frenetic. Who won?
How do you score that
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. It was an action-packed round. I was impressed with both guys. I have no idea how to score that.
I tell you, maybe Zubia for landing that takedown.
Oh!
Big right hand by Zubia.
Oh, and then he caught him back.
And then he got caught
man,
with one.
Wow.
In these small gloves, it doesn't take much.
I know, man.
You get caught and you're in trouble.
What
a throw by Zubia. He can wrestle a bit.
Yeah.
Blast double in the first, and now a hip toss
on
in the
top.
third. Right in the mount. Now, if we can see him stay calm, don't rush, lock down this position, you can stop him
He's looking
here.
to go for the armbar, but he's
rushing
not.
it.
Yep.
Stay on top.
Yep.
And lock down. There it is.
That's underneath
this fight
the chin.
Might be over, ladies and gentlemen.
Nope.
He's shoving it over the face, though. He gets away. Here he goes back to it. He's not quite under the chin. He's still over the face, but he's adjusting. He's adjusting. He's looking
such
for
a
it.
weird place
Starcher
for
needs
that.
to cut his angle to his back. Give up. There we go. He does exactly what he needs to do to survive. Now he's got to time up.
He shouldn't have let go.
He's got to time back up. There we go. And now get your hands together and try to survive. But you see the problem, his hips are dead.
Yep.
All these people getting stuck in mount, their hips are too dead.
Yep.
And you can see he doesn't have an answer. He doesn't know how to get out of this position. You could either hip escape.
And it's rough.
You can hip escape back to half guard, or you can upa, which is to buck and roll him, like we saw earlier in that pro fight. But you can see that guy doesn't know how to do that. So he's stuck in a terrible spot.
Oh, ground and pound.
See, he rushed another submission, and he ends up losing position because of it.
Now that round was a little more clear cut. That round was all Zubia.
Yeah, absolutely. And it started off with the hip toss in the beginning, with that headlock like Ronda Rousey used to use. I'm not a fan of that position, personally.
No, I don't.
Because I hate giving up that far side underhook.
Yep.
We saw earlier in that female grappling match.
If they go out the back,
she popped her head out, got her back.
Yep.
If you are going to use that front headlock, you have to have a really good front headlock, like Alexei Olenek level or Josh Barnett.
Yep.
I never did.
No,
I never could master that position.
Me either.
And it's a really interesting third round because of how close that first round was.
Yeah, you really don't know who needs to put the pressure on to come ahead there.
So do you guys have it around a piece?
That first one was too close to call.
Yep.
I don't know how the judges are going to see it. It was so back and forth. I think Zubia I gave the edge to. Really, if I was scoring this fight, I would have 2 rounds up for Zubia. But it's close. The first one was close anyway.
Extremely.
And now we see Zubia's got him right back where he wants him. He sees he's got this wrestling advantage. And now you see all these guys hanging on to that neck here. This is how you get Von Flue choked.
Yep.
But nobody here knows how to do that choke, so
I'm a big fan of the
Von
Flue.
I love it. I love it. Anytime somebody's hanging on to that guillotine. This is a bad spot for Starcher. Third round, you're tired.
What?
He's giving up his back.
I would be using that cage to wall walk.
You see the difference between, oh man, I think this is the end.
Yep,
the ref's taking a very close
really
look.
Close.
And here we go, I think.
Yep.
This is
He's going to call it.
Stop the fight.
Yep. Dakota Zubia gets it done in his debut.
And that's got to be a very satisfying win. You know, having 3 really dominant rounds. Now we got the official decision here. You know, that's the biggest problem I see out of these local guys, though, is just basic positional mistakes. Like, once he ended up in mount, he didn't know how to get out.
Well, now, I'll tell you, when it comes to